Hey guys, I am back, and I told you it seems like the best place I can do some of these videos is in the car. And yes, I am driving, but I am being safe, okay? And I am in New York City, so you have to pay attention to both. And being mompreneur also lets me know about multitasking. Now, I was multitasking before I had the baby, but that's a whole nother story. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about business visions. So many times we have all these great ideas, right? And I'll never forget, I had a coach at one point, and she was like, I'm gonna tell you what some other people told me. Get a notebook and put those ideas down there so that they don't flutter you or overwhelm you and have you hopping from one thing to the next, because you are not going to be able, you know you do all of the things. Absolutely, you can do all of the things if you are organized, strategic, and have a plan in place. But just to trying to work on 20 different things at once, highly not recommended. You understand what I'm saying? And so when you are having these business visions, please also understand that the vision is for you. So my advice to people, because I've been seeing a lot of people talking about, they don't feel supported in their business. And I know that they're hinting towards family and friends. But here's the thing: when you came up with the vision of that business, it wasn't for your family or friends. I mean, I don't think that you could have think. I mean, I got 1,000 cousins. I'm like, literally, I got hundreds and hundreds of cousins, right? And so, but I never thought of them as my target audience for my business, right? This is something that I do. If you want your kid to be a part of it, then they can, right? I'm always going to look out for those who are a part of my bloodline. But at the end of the day, I did not build it for them. And so I'm not stuck on hard feelings for if they don't show up when it comes to the business. And I think all entrepreneurs do have to grapple with that at one point on the journey. But the vision was given to you. And I don't think the vision probably included them and saying, just go to make sure that your family members and your cousins and your aunties and uncles and grandmas is the customer. That ain't it. And so when you're building a business and you're having this vision, think about what you want that ideal client to be. What do they bring to the table? How is it working with them? What are you doing for them? You have to really cast vision, right? And think about what is the results that you want them to gain from working with you. What is it that you're taking them through on this journey by going through your business? It's a process. Even if you go to the supermarket, it's a process. You're going to walk in, you're going to go to the produce section. I'm saying produce because if you know me and you follow my vegetarian life, okay, I live in the produce section. So you're going to go to the produce section, you're going to get your basket, you're going to fill up on things. You might walk around and peruse another aisle or two, right? Grab some other things. Maybe you need a loaf of bread, milk, whatever. But then you're going to walk to the cashier. And the cashier is your checkout person, right? So you're not getting out of the store without going past them if you're trying to buy something. It's a process. So the store knows we're going to walk you in through this aisle. You're going to pick up these things that we have provided for you. You're going to use them however you feel like using them, but you're gonna pay for them before you leave out of here. And then you can go about your merry way. Sometimes when we're getting these visions, we're not thinking things through, and we're not even taking people on the process of what they need to go through our business. Case in point, I work with youth. I can stand 10 toes down and saying, okay, if these are the services that we offer, I let you choose. I tell you if we have payment plans or if we don't, depending on what the program is. I tell you how long and for how many weeks, right? I do my own pre and post assessments. I give you the forms and all the different things that you need to do and fill out before that child can even really start, right? So there's a process. And so some of us is getting caught up and not really thinking the vision completely through. It's just boom, we got these ideas. And then you put it out that your idea is so premature that you're sharing it with people and people are not understanding what you have going on and what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And so then you're getting frustrated because they don't seem like they're supporting your idea because it doesn't seem thought out yet. And so that's what I want to kind of get to. Think your things through because the vision was given to you. It wasn't given to anybody else but you, right? I had family members. I did work in Uganda. I love Uganda. You get an opportunity to visit Africa, go to Uganda. Uh, Peaceful. The people are loving. Oh my God. I need to do videos just on my experience, right? But anyway, people were like, "Oh, what are you doing? What are you gonna go there for?" And all this other type of stuff. People that didn't get it, but I was okay because the vision wasn't given to them, right? And so I hold space and grace for folks because you can't understand what I'm doing when you don't. The vision wasn't given to you. Now it is on me to decide whether or how I want to share that out and how many details. But everything is not for everybody, and so you have to know that. You know what I'm saying? That is what real talk is about. And so I like taking people even on their journey. I'll give another example. My brother was starting one of his businesses, and I was like, "Hey, do you know that with this idea, you can make revenue this X amount of many ways?" And I sat him down and I showed him, and his mind was blown. Like, yo, I didn't even think of all of that. I know, but this is why talking to the right people with your vision is going to matter. And so my next video is to let you guys know you have to create your support team, right? You have to go find them. Everybody loves the mom, the dad, the auntie, the uncle, that cousin that's you grew up with, and you know you baked cookies with, and now they get it. They gonna support. They gonna volunteer, right? All of that is all cool and dandy, but you need a business support team because if you don't have people around you who all have already been business minded or have at least have their own business or something like that or something even similar to your field. It doesn't always have to be your field. Let me stand on that. It does not always have to be in your field. But people who understand business, period, they can offer really sound advice. And so you start building support systems, sorry you guys, by going to different networking events, things that's in your industry, things that's outside of your industry, because guess what? Those are going to become your new business besties. They get it. They're going to hold you accountable for certain things. They could be your group work partners. They could even be collaboration partners if we're talking about something that's very similar. You know what I'm saying? And so keep that in mind, because your family and your friends may not be the support system for your business to sustain and thrive. Are your friends going to be your friends? Your family's going to be your family? Absolutely. Absolutely. And if you can do it with them, even better. But everybody's not able to pull that off, right? I love to see it when I see it, but everybody is not able to pull that off. And so again, creating your support networks. There's so many groups on Facebook. You can connect. There's meetup groups. There's what's this Eventbrite sometimes, you know, always has things listed. Sorry, y'all, I'm going through a tunnel. And so there's different places that you can actually go and meet up with people of like minds and stuff. Follow the gurus and stuff too. Think about who's the leading expert in your industry. I bet you they have a speaking engagement somewhere. Hopefully it's somewhere close to your house, or hey, invest in yourself and take the trip. It's your vision. It's your vision. And the only people who can bring your vision to life is you. I will tell you, everything that I have sought out to do and been able to make it happen has benefited me in some type of way, shape, or form. Now, do I still have about 1,000 ideas? I do. But I haven't been able to execute them because the timing is not right. And then I get frustrated because I'll see, like, all of a sudden, case in point, I'm going to share a story. So on my other channel, you'll see that I have my good bestie, Dr. Bola. Hi, Dr. Bola, because I know she followed my channel here. And we were doing a whole lot of shows around education and how to make education better, things that schools can do, effective leadership, all that type of stuff, right? And I was like, I want to put a training together because I feel like there should be a teacher boot camp. I feel like maybe even a hub where training tutors and stuff can be done, or for helping people start their educational business, because a lot of people know, like, okay, Yanni, how did you get started? What did you do? How did you connect with this person and that one? And for anybody watching my journey, it may seem seamless, but it wasn't. Was it smooth? Almost. And that's only because I say that my program is God's program. God wanted me to put that program out here. I did it. I'm working for the cause. I quit every now and then, and God be like, no, you don't have a choice. This is you on assignment. See this assignment through. So anyway, so I'm thinking, I'm like, yeah, but I can train other tutors. I can train people who don't know anything about education and bringing them into this space. And I'm gonna have this hub, and that's how I actually formed my business, The Educator Suite. But I didn't get the classes off the ground. The content is there, the workbooks are there, but I did not have the opportunity to put it in full throttle because I was still working the other business. And what does that look like? How can I run it? My calendar was looking tight. It was crazy. But guess what? I am going to bring back for 2024 though, the course. And so I've been working on it in the background, privately or whatever. And I'm not giving it no date because I don't want nobody to be like, oh, you said on such and such date. No, the date is to me because I owe it to myself to make sure that I put this up. But I have some ebooks. I have everything coming in together on underneath that business. It's just been a lot going on personally. And I want to be able to make sure I do it and execute it right. I'm going to do something. And that's the other thing, right? Don't be like me, getting caught up in this headspace of perfection. Like, it's gotta be perfect. Sometimes it don't have to be perfect. You just need to do it and put it out there. And then again, this is where the good business friends come from, because you can drop it off to them and be like, yo, give me some feedback on this. Tell me your thoughts. What do you think? And they'll either tell you, yo, this is good, da 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 da, or this is, I'm not sure. But these got to be genuine people that got your best interests and stuff. Don't be a hater. I did a whole video on that. So be clear for those, because those are not people that's going to give you sound advice for your business. So it doesn't make sense. Right? But for those who love you genuinely and want to see you succeed, talk to them, holla at them, and let's get it popping, because at the end of the day, you could be sitting on a gold mine, as my friend tells me all the time. Y'all know you're sitting on a gold mine. I'm talking about, I do a lot of different things, especially in the literacy space, because I'm creating my own content. I'm creating my own worksheets and stuff for the students, my own learning materials. Some things I pull from others, because let me tell you, all teachers do. We all pull from other sources and stuff. But then we also all create a lot of different things too. And that's what makes it very gold for teachers who want to step out and get into business for themselves, is because that is those skills from creating your own content, building out things. Those things matter in a lot of different spaces and a lot of different industries. Excuse me, y'all know the sun is out today. And so, I say take those skills, invest in yourself, and do what you have to do for your business. And so again, that brings me back to the vision. Those visions came to me, and now all of a sudden I see all these education consultants popping up out of everywhere, talking about they going to help people start their businesses and stuff like that. And this is no shade to none of them. It's just that I had this vision damn near 8 years ago, right? 8 years ago. And that was my point. And so if God gives you the vision, write it down, make it plain, and think about how you want to execute it, and then start creating your support system to get you through it. Now, there's going to be some things you got to do in isolation, and that's okay. Be fine with that. Do your research, do everything you need to know to find out how to make that thing work. But then create your support system, because there's going to be days when you're going to need them, and that's just the truth. That's just the truth. Everyone needs it. Everyone needs a business bestie. Everyone. I'm just fortunate enough to know a lot of different people in a lot of different spaces. And so, depending on what it is that I'm looking at or want an opinion on, I'll flash it towards somebody and be like, hey, what you think about that? Would you do that? Blah, blah, blah. Well, this is what I did. Just give me, you got any pointers? Blah, blah, blah. Um, but execute the vision. And so this is 2024. I want everyone to pick one of those great things that come to you, something that's tugging on your spirit, and execute the vision. The vision is yours. It's yours. It's not your mom's, it's not your dad's, it's not your brother, it's not your sister, it's not grandma's, it's yours. And everyone is doing all this talk about building legacy and all these type of things. Well, this is part of your legacy, especially if it was spiritually given to you. That is a part of your legacy. So on that note, I'm gonna head out. I'll be back though, because we're gonna go see the Bob Marley movie. I'm gonna have the Dread with me. That's my personal roster, okay? And interested, we'll see how that goes. But till then, leave me some feedback, comments, anything. Are you somebody who wants, a little support, a little nudge, or whatever? Drop it in the comments. We can connect through Instagram, Educator Suite on Instagram, as one word, and let's chat. Your vision is worth something, and it should be taken seriously. All right, later.